Good morning, garden lovers, and welcome to my garden. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the most beautiful climbers to adorn any garden, and that is the wisteria. Today I'm going to show you a couple of wisterias. The first one I'll show you is this one that I've trained in my garden into a beautiful small tree specimen. This one is Wisteria floribunda alba, which is a beautiful white long raceme flowered wisteria. A few tips on how to do this. What you need to start off with is a really good healthy specimen wisteria, and what you want to do first of all is train it so you have a nice trunk like I have here. And as it develops, then what you do is start training out side shoots into these branches, making sure that when you do this you do support these. Now, one of the tricks I have learnt whilst doing this is that most of the books always recommend you prune wisterias twice a year, once in the autumn and then once again in February. But I have found over the years the best way to get the best looking wisterias is to constantly prune them. Think of them as like a grapevine. What you want to do is find a beautiful nice straight trunk and then train off side branches to form all these beautiful structures so it looks like an absolutely gorgeous tree. And the way I've found to do this is, if you leave the wisteria to carry on growing throughout the summer months, what happens? You end up with getting these long whippy branches that just keep on growing and growing and tangle up into the plant. What I do, if I don't want these branches on, I just keep snipping them off. I mean, there is one up here which I have actually missed, which I must get my step ladders round and get onto that before it starts to growing again. But yes, constantly pruning, taking out all the side shoots that you don't want, then ends up putting the energy into all the branches that you do want, and then creates this beautiful structure of a plant. And then come spring, you have this beautiful small tree absolutely draping in gorgeous scented white flowers. But what I do is this time of year then I do go around, as the books say, and then just shorten and tidy everything up. So what I do is I prune all the branches and the short branches further down to about 3 or 4 buds, and these buds here will ripen up and produce beautiful flowers. A more common wisteria that most people see are the ones with the blue flowers, and that's Wisteria sinensis prolific. It's one you see on the side of houses and things growing like that. Again, I have one here growing on my shed, which I've started in this bottom corner. I've trained it up around, and then what I've done again, same principle. I've wanted to concentrate on just one main stem going along the top of the windows, across the top of the door, and then just as it breaks up to the balcony, just a couple more stems and develops there. But again, same principle as what I've done before. Throughout the year, constantly keeping it on top of it, keeping it pruned. Anything that I don't want, because what happens I find is it goes underneath the gutter, tangles around the gutter and everywhere, and if I leave it, come the autumn time when it's due its first sort of pruning, it's an absolute nightmare to prune. So I just keep on top, and what I do is I keep all these short stems, and these will all be absolutely covered come the spring in beautiful long blue flowers. What I will do is put some pictures up on this video to show you what they actually do look like, especially the white wisteria, and I'll keep you updated throughout the year and show you how I do about pruning these, and hopefully catch you later in the year, so follow these videos. Thank you very much, and enjoy your gardening. Goodbye.